Welcome to another episode of Women Series, where we capture developments and stories that impact women. Women are often plagued by the narrative that they cannot manage and multiply money. The fact is, as a woman, you own your finances. Therefore, in today's episode, we'll be looking at financial strategies that women can leverage on to boost their journey towards financial fitness from Proshare Foundation. Now, as a woman, being the natural caregivers that we are, we often have to juggle the demands of work, maintaining a household if married, caring for 8 parents, and also still trying to float a business. And always, most often times, we forget that we exist in the scheme of things. You see, while it's okay that everyone understands what financial planning is all about, as women, we need to know that beyond the activities and responsibilities we are saddled with consciously or unconsciously, financial planning is not something we can do away with. We are to learn, unlearn, and relearn everything we can about our personal finance and what we can do to secure our financial future. And a couple of strategies are needed to achieve this goal. So let's start first with the fact that there is the need to understand the role of planning. In financial planning, your personal financial plan needs to detail your short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals adequately laid out and how you intend to reach them. This financial plan should address different aspects of your life cycle, no matter what stage you are in, whether for investing, protection, education, retirement, or estate planning. Once you're able to identify what stage you are in the life cycle, then it gives clarity on what you need to do now and then also for later. Secondly, the save first and spend later strategy. Now, the save first and spend later strategy is at the very core of being an empowered and financially savvy woman. Knowing that it is important to put something away for the future before paying for your present expenses is wisdom and one of the surest pathways to financial freedom. The truth is, it's getting more difficult to save in an economy as ours, with the interest rates as low as 1.25%, coupled with so many demands and expenses with too many expectations from different quarters. But you need to start practicing this strategy now if you haven't. Savings come in different forms. You can save on your expenses. That's the first step. Then the next step is to save towards a goal. It could be an emergency fund, an investment, or even getting an asset. Thirdly, you need to own your finances. It's very easy to hand over financial responsibility to your partner or to a family member and then justify that you trust them to do what is best for you. There is nothing wrong with that school of thought, but guess what? It's way better to be aware of where that your money is coming from, where it is going, how it's being used, and how you and yours are financially protected. Please do not be sold out on a narrative that a woman has no business understanding money. That is not a fact. If you're married, have regular discussions on the status of your finances as a couple and even as a family, and also understand that your value for money and understanding or belief about money is entirely yours and they are valid. Now, your finances should reflect how you want to live your life now and in the future. It's not enough to make or manage money. You have to learn how to multiply it as a woman. Therefore, you may not necessarily earn great, but with the right strategy, it's easy to make a nice pile from a small amount, a small sum. So how exactly do you multiply money? That will bring us to the number 4 strategy, which is to make the financial market your friend. It's so easy to fall prey to get rich quick schemes, but the truth is that is not a sustainable path. It's troubled with risks not many of us can handle. Besides, it's just absolutely reckless. So a quiz question would be, why would you want to gamble your hard-earned money away just like that? There is a less risky path that can be learned, and it requires an education and the resources to make informed decisions which are available. Now see, Your hunting ground to multiply your wealth is a diversified portfolio that includes stocks, bonds, and alternative assets such as real estate and also commodities. So stop falling prey to get rich quick schemes. Be smarter with your money, and the time to do that is now, not tomorrow. And then the last point would be that you need to be able to be comfortable talking about money. You see, when it comes to being financially empowered, this is one strategy you have to perfect. It does not matter the cultural, religious, or social narratives you have been fed, it's okay to talk about money. In fact, it is absolutely okay. So ask questions, seek knowledge, be willing to make, manage, and multiply your own money. Speak up on money matters, because the more women are financially literate, the better it is for us all. So as a lady or a woman, whatever your age, it's never too late to start your own financial journey towards securing your future and then living a balanced life. Women are naturally great at balancing priorities, so all we need to do is to apply the same logic to money. It's not about hoarding cash or depriving yourself of buying the things you love, but it's about understanding that there is wisdom in delayed gratification. So take a step in the right direction. Begin today, not tomorrow. You can and you should. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of the Women series. To connect with us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, with the details showing on your screen. You could also send me an email at programs@ProshareNG.com. So next week when I come your way again, thank you for watching, and bye for now.